My guy.
My man.
For years, people have been saying you always tail haircut RK. And big opportunity tonight. To tail haircut RK. I'm in my bag. If you listen to the early show, you know I'm in my bag tonight. So,
Making some reckless decisions.
get ready.
Yeah.
Haircut Dre got hot last week.
It's true. That is, that's correct. Factually correct right there. Yeah. Big day for us, Ryan. Big day.
So big that I got to get the YouTube link out to make sure the people
Gotta have the
understand
people
how big
in
it
there.
is.
They gotta know. We gotta know. I've got 6 picks. I've got a big 3 and I've got a bonus 3.
And a parlay of the day.
A choose your scenario parlay
Choose
of
your
the day?
adventure.
Choose your adventure parlay of the day. So, I'm not sure it gets much better than this right here. This here episode. So, yeah. How do you wanna start this off?
Well, I lost my tweet, so I'm working on that right now.
Oh no. Not
But
a tweet loss.
yeah, I mean, you do hate to see that.
You do hate to see that.
So that's what I'm working on right now. But why don't we start while I work on this? Why don't we start with your big 3?
Let's start with me. So we are staying local, and we will start with a Braden point over 2.5 shots, minus 118. He is in our circle of trust. Everyone knows that. Tampa Bay Lightning star forward taking on the Florida Panthers. That's been a lock so far. And staying with that theme, I'm going back to the well with another of the NHL leaders in shots per game, and that is Anders Lee. Again, that over set at 2.5 shots, minus 143, giving up a little juice. This has hit in 8 games in a row. He's averaging 3.5 on the year. Just outstanding value right here. The under hasn't hit since early or mid-January. And then Julius Randle, over 3.5 assists. Our good friends at DraftKings updated data on today. This is one of the 5 most popular bet on props of the day.
That's after you gave it out.
Correct. That is after we gave it out in the audio-only version. If you're missing out on that, I hate to hear it.
What was the old saying? It was when Chuck talks, people listen. Was that a Charles Schwab?
Yes, this sounds very much like a Charles Schwab line right there.
I think that's the new line. When Dre talks, people listen.
Well, and after all, the people are listening because in 28 games this season, Julius Randle has hit the over on assists 24 times. That's 85% clip, folks. That's 8 of his last 10. I mean, Julius Randle against the Hawks, last time these two teams played each other, he went off for over 20, 9 assists, and 17 boards. So he's going to go off against the Hawks. John Collins, Clint from Switzerland, none of those guys can handle Julius. Also, Orange Julius or what have you, I like this in particular because, as I was saying on leg 1, I almost called it the little show. It's not the little show.
No, big show.
I'm a big fan of thick basketball players handing out dimes, and Julius Randle certainly qualifies there.
Absolutely, he absolutely does. I just got to check in on something really quick.
Okay.
Are my Presbyterian Blue Hose already in action?
Oh, geez, I think they are.
Oh no. Oh geez.
Some might say those hose blew it.
I mean, they really did. Well, I wanted to tell you guys to get in on Presbyterian. That was my deep in the bag. Now,
again, though, this is why you tune into leg 1.
Right. We do a lot of teasing for leg 2 in leg 1. Sometimes you got to tune into leg 1.
Got to. Yep.
You can't just wait around because then you miss out on Presbyterian Blue Hose. While we're here, I might as well tell you the story behind the Presbyterian Blue Hose. Do you have a guess?
You sniffed out this cheese from afar, too.
I did.
Yeah. Like a highly trained... No, tell me. Yeah, exactly. Precisely.
Okay, so once you hear it, it'll be an moment. So you got the Red Sox, you got the White Sox. Those were originally the Red Stockings and the White Stockings.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah, sure.
They were the Blue Stockings.
Oh, wow.
But in the local papers, which it is crazy how much credit you have to give local papers for college team nicknames.
Yeah.
In the local papers, they just started shortening it to the Blue Hose instead of the Blue Stockings. Hose, stockings, similar. And it stuck. Somehow, beyond the need for the term hose in any sense, it stuck all the way around, which is pretty impressive.
Wow, that is incredible. I did not see that coming. USC Upstate, I'm realizing now, maybe not officially, but they definitely would be up there as a candidate for the Decagon of Death.
Decagon of Death.
I always struggle with that.
You got it.
I did.
Blue Hose, for what it's worth, they are up 36-31.
Let's
3 minutes
go.
left in the first half.
Worth reminding, they were dogs in that one.
They were just
straight up pick 'em. Okay.
Also, I wanted to give out the Longwood Long Boys. So they're up 10 in the first half. Oh, we got a Periscope.
Beautiful. Say that for the people again, because they might think that's an inside joke or a technical term. Who is this team now?
Longwood University. The Lancers.
Longwood Lancers. They're taking on the Hampton Pirates. Is that correct?
You're learning quick, man. I'm so proud of you.
These things, they stick somehow. So you like the Longwood Long Boys as well.
I did like the Longwood Long Boys. I didn't give them out. I hazied.
Yeah, indeed. That'll happen to the best of us.
I think it's becoming a competition in the DNVR betting Slack.
A little bit.
Who can win a bet on the most obscure team?
A little bit.
And our guy, Spencer Smith, hit on the New Orleans Privateers today.
Ooh.
Plus 11. I love a person who is willing to bet on a double-digit dog.
Yeah, I love the sound of that. And rewarded.
I know. Deserved every penny of it.
That's my kind of person. That's a visionary who's rewarded for their vision.
All right, are we still on my big three?
I think so. You've got one more.
Oh,
or two more.
Two more. Okay. Jimmy Butler over 6.5 rebounds. This my
is a good
friends,
one.
has hit 10 games in a row.
Yeah. 10 out of 10, folks.
Let me just repeat that. 10 games in a row, this man has gone over 6.5.
And he's averaging like 8.6.
Yeah.
They're somehow refusing to move this.
I know. It's like a college. It's like a hockey shot line.
Jimmy might have like some under the table deal with the books. There's something extra
for this game tonight.
Just Miami connections. There might be like a Jimmy Butler wink here. I would be surprised if Jimmy's hitting the over on these himself. You know, this is suspicious.
That
this
is
real
a very
suspicious.
Miami thing to happen.
Right.
And then I've got this goes against a pretty strict rule, Andre. I am betting a result in the NBA.
Shame on you.
Now I've been a changed man because the only thing I hit on this weekend were Nuggets results, which I haven't bet all year. And then I was just inspired over the weekend to bet it was Nuggets money line on whatever day that was. Was that Thursday or was that Friday?
Which game?
The Thunder game.
Yeah, Thursday.
Okay, well that counts as the weekend. When you're in college, so
sure.
I'm counting it. I took that live line. Haven't done that once all year either with the Nuggets. Hit a live line. Hit that one at plus 225. They come all the way back and win. And then last night, I'm just moved by a force more powerful than I that just told me, not only are you going to take the Nugs tonight, you're going to sell points on the Nugs. Oof. So I sold it from Nugs +4 all the way to Nugs -4. And then another, you remember when Michael Porter Jr. made that shot against the Clippers and he said, something just told me to shoot it. Well, something just told me to parlay that with the over in the game.
Ryan.
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 That was a rare, yeah. And so I parlayed Nugs -4 with the over in the game. Plus 400.
Let's remember, Decagon of Death should include primetime Nuggets.
Absolutely.
A massive shame on you on this one. And yet, it truly was a Ryan moment. Had to be.
Absolutely. Remember when Jokic kind of told Michael Porter Jr., if you're going to shoot a bad shot, at least make it.
My man. Thank you. Yeah.
That's the thing. Speaking of, Dre, our long national nightmare is over.
This is so big for you. I mean,
This
so big for our mornings, so big for our
mornings.
Sunday morning.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about you, but this Sunday morning I felt very bad not having the tailgate. I took a couple of shots at breakfast.
Withdrawals.
Yeah, exactly.
So, everyone who knows me knows I dabble in and out of the keto diet. And in that, you need low-carb drinks.
Yeah.
Enter Breck Brew Good Company Hard Seltzer.
Oh, that's good.
This is a life-changing moment for me because everyone knows I only drink Breck Brews. Would never even consider drinking a beer from another company. And
loyalty is big with this guy.
Loyalty is everything. I drink iced coffee when it's -5 degrees out because I'm a loyal man.
Loyal guy. Yep.
But I've never given that opportunity with Celsius. It's been killing my diet for years.
Yeah.
So now we have good company.
We do have good company.
And this, my friends,
it's delightful.
Is a groundbreaking moment. This is the first sip I'll ever have.
Yeah. I think
the Good Company Honeydew Hard Seltzer.
I think the seltzer game, not the hard seltzer necessary, but the soft seltzer game, highly overrated. You know.
Anyone
will drink anything that's in a can. You know, but we don't need to be upselling fizzy water with the slightest hint of flavoring. This I would take over any soft seltzer you give me.
Well, I have it soft if you got it hard.
Well, that also truly, like, just flavor wise, this is much more enjoyable than that BS I've been given.
This
cheers
is unbelievable, Andre.
No,
so one of the big problems I have with the hard seltzer game,
very tasty,
and this is we don't even have to do this advertisement. I'm just waxing.
We are just
right now.
thirsty for some hard seltzer.
One of my issues with the hard seltzer game is in an attempt to give you a low-carb beverage, they give you a lot of artificial flavoring.
No, thank you.
That just tastes terrible. This is not like trying to be something. It's very subtle, and I feel like I could drink 100 of these.
It's delicious.
And as I tweeted, I may or may not have told the good people at Breck Brew that the DNVR fan would drink 1 million seltzers if they ever made one. One down.
Yeah, one down. 999,999 to go.
March to 1 million. This is the real march.
The real march. One we might be able to actually accomplish.
1, 2.
The resources are in play. Okay, Ryan.
All right. Sorry. This is incredible.
What's did you get? No, you still have. Get your third pick in for all that is good and pure.
76ers if Embiid plays. That was my result that I'm betting on. I hate everything about it.
Yep.
And that's why I like it.
Yeah, that would be my long shot of the day. I don't get the feeling Embiid is playing.
You don't get that feeling?
No.
Well, I guess it's a big 2 then.
That's right. In lieu of that, Bojan Bogdanovic over 17.5. He's averaging 21.4 the last 9 games. The over has hit 7 of the last 9. And I've got 2 more top 20 shot makers in the NHL at 2.5 shots for you tonight. These are bonus picks. 1, Alexander Barkov in the Florida Derby against Braden Point.
Florida
minus
Derby.
162, thank you. 9-12, that's hit on the year. He's averaging 3.6. And then Alex DeBrincat, over 2.5 shots of the Blackhawks, similar to Mikko, where he's overshadowed by Patrick Kane. And that's at minus 167. He hasn't gone under since the 19th of January. He's averaging 3.7 on the year, 15th in the NHL, 3.5 average against the Red Wings in the previous 2 meetings, and they're taking him on again. So there you go. In lieu of Ryan's third, maybe not being an official third, there are 3 more for you.
Dre, you always have my back.
That's
you always
right.
have my back.
That's right.
Okay. Before we get to the dilemma of the day,
Yeah.
let's talk about our friends at DraftKings Sportsbook.
Please do.
Who will give you a sign-up bonus up to $1,000 when you use the code DNVR at sign-up. I can't think of a better day than the days in my future that are coming up when I drink this seltzer and just spend my entire day on DraftKings Sportsbook, like manning buyouts, pretending like I'm gonna take the buyout, not taking the buyout, riding it, winning it, drinking it. I don't know how to tell you, like, you're missing out on sports if you aren't at DraftKings Sportsbook.
Yeah, truly.
It's like we took sports to a whole new level. So get some skin in the game. Get to DraftKings Sportsbook.
Yeah.
Get your sign-up bonus up to $1,000 when you use the code DNVR. Of course, you must be 21 or older. Colorado only. Bonus comprised of a first deposit bonus and a first bet match, each up to $500. Deposit bonus requires a 25x playthrough and restrictions do apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. And if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700.
Oh, Ryan. All right.
I can't get over how good this seltzer is.
So you had a theory. I proposed a dilemma. Well, what could our dilemma be? Maybe propose an NBA parlay. And you said, oh, yeah, it's the day where we don't get a boost on the parlay. You know what that means.
So whenever there's a boost, we're always weary. we're weary about everything.
Yeah, we're weary guys.
You have to be looking over both shoulders at all times in this game.
Yeah.
And so when we see a boost, we think, oh, they must know it's a slop show out there tonight.
Exactly.
No good lines. No, the favorites are too heavy to get in there.
Right.
The dogs aren't spicy.
It always happens on a blowout city night.
Always.
Yeah.
So I had a thought over the weekend. Why aren't we making these parlays on days when there isn't a boost? Because while we might be giving up some juice, you never care about the juice when it's in your pocket.
That's right. And to DraftKings Sportsbook, we have to say, how's that shoe on the other foot now, huh?
Is that a thing?
I don't know.
Is that a thing that we have to say?
Whatever. I'm a quarter Celtic deep. I can't be can't be asked to be accountable for my words. So there you go. That's the premise here.
That is the premise.
NBA parlay tonight.
Prop parlays. Because everyone knows we don't parlay
Only
spreads.
Correct. Yep. And I think we go back to the old double-double.
Yeah, double your money.
The double your money. It all starts with Pacers taking on the Bulls. Domantas Sabonis. Lock. He's the one. The chapter starts. You gotta read the title. Domantas Sabonis is the title of this book. There's no alternates here. Domantas has to be in your slip. I'm sorry. Before we continue, that's kind of the premise by which
I have to give you credit for just trekking down the road that is saying his name. Because I just don't want to. Like, I see it and I don't want it. Like, I remember Domata Peko. Like, I got that one right. But people were still calling him Domata Peko and Domata Peko and, like, all this stupid stuff. I don't want to be the stupid stuff guy.
No one wants to be the stupid stuff guy. That is for sure. Then we need to go Hawks-Knicks.
So, Sabonis is in the bonus.
The Saboner at minus 375. Get that double-double in play.
Okay.
Now we're at a crossroads because we get to Hawks-Knicks.
So your options are...
Yeah. There are two.
Clint from Switzerland.
Clint from Switzerland. Yes, I see you, Clint.
And Julius Randle.
Orange Julius, my thick friend.
This is a tough one for you.
It's a tough one.
Because you love a thick basketball player. Like
I do.
Like
I do.
The DNVR Nuggets guys, they love the long boys. You couldn't be more different.
Opposite. They like them like this. I like them like that. Yep.
The stockier, the better.
The stockier, the better, especially for assists. Yeah, and Julius Randle, again, he went off last time they played the Hawks for 17 boards, 20 plus, and 9 assists.
17 boards.
Yeah. And he kind of gets to feast on John Collins, who is just not a four defensively.
You're talking me into it.
And Julius runs the show. Clint scares me because it's too many like 20 and 11 double-doubles, you know?
I know.
And those are tricky. One bucket, one board could really screw that up.
So, I mean, you know where you're going here.
I do. My slip knows already. But
and I'm not here to not tell you.
I'm just letting you guys know that's the
Those are your options.
Yeah, the choose your mystery.
Choose your adventure.
Choose your adventure. Choose your adventure. Thank you. Then now the problem here is that Gobert or jeez Louise. Joel Embiid not healthy for this one.
Jeez Louise. Is he on the board?
I'm just getting confused by all these names. I'm doing that dad thing where you start calling your kids like by your dog's name, you know.
My dad used to call all video games Mario, and it drove me insane.
Such an old man.
He's like, "Oh, are you playing Mario?" I'm like, "No, I'm playing Madden."
Holy cow, that's such a damn thing to do. So anyways, with Embiid out, we kind of need to go Rudy Gobert here, I'm afraid. There's no mystery, but there is one to follow, so have no fear.
All right, we'll take Gobert.
And then Rudy Gobert, that is. And then we get to Brooklyn Nets, Sacramento Kings.
Did we put up the dilemma of the day graphic?
You guys never cued me to. But...
That's not it.
Sorry. What?
Oh, it's okay. The people know the dilemma. It's should we
people
take
know the
more
dilemma.
NBA parlays?
Listen.
Oh,
The answer is always yes. And then you can have James Harden, who's the final.
so you want to go 4-way?
I want to go 3, actually. And
Okay.
it is James, who I do not trust.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't trust James Harden
Yeah,
either.
sorry, James.
You do love you a thick boy though, but
I
maybe
do,
in this
I do.
Brooklyn slimmed down version, just not thick enough.
No, exactly.
James Harden a double at minus 305.
Yeah.
That would be the second. No, sorry.
Which, by the way, the Julius Randle double at minus 200, real good value as far as
Is that just a
double
straight
goes.
up? Like,
That might just be a straight up. That's your backup third big 3.
yeah, throw it in the
Well,
big.
throw that on his record, folks. So yeah, that's where I'd go. But you could take someone. You could, for example, take Julius out and put James in.
You could.
That could be another mystery box. And I guess the chapter doesn't have to start with Domitas. You could have James instead.
Right.
Yeah,
James, is that a biblical name?
I'm sure.
So it's that chapter.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
It's James 22 and 10.
There you go. Exactly. Way to make that work in terms we can understand.
Thank you. All right. Well, I'm going Sabonis, Randle, Gobert.
He's got a Saboner. Let's do it. And then we've got the boost on either the 76ers or Utah Jazz to score first. Plus 200.
76ers or Jazz to
Yeah.
score first. So
Yeah.
that's like a little happy hour play.
Yes.
Um,
Especially because...
I don't like these. I just don't. But
Oh, you don't?
if Embiid isn't playing, you give
that's Jazz all day.
You're giving Gobert the tip. I just
Yeah.
don't respect him enough to say it's.
Well, couldn't she call him Rudy?
Yeah.
Rudy feels nice and disrespectful to someone who's 7'2", right?
Yeah, someone tweeted at me the other day. They were like, after we give all this stuff up you want to give up for Deshaun Watson, we're going to be starting Rudy at edge. And I was like, yeah, well, he's a fit in Fangio's scheme, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Anyways,
There you go.
where was I going? Oh, to the odds boost section.
Oh, yes.
Is
To
there
the
any
odds
other-
boost. Just
Same stuff as this morning.
craziness.
Bradley Beal and John Wall to combine for 60-plus points. You're
I
going to
could-
have to give me in the 200s for that.
I would hammer the no on that one.
I know.
If
If yes is plus 100, shouldn't no be plus 100?
Give me no at plus like minus 150. I will gladly take that.
Yeah, and we just can't.
We
We
can't.
can't.
I just don't think there's motivation for those guys to go off for a ton of points against each other.
Yep. And then Washington State versus East Tennessee State. East Tennessee State, of course, is
You said stay away from East Tennessee.
the Buccaneers. Is that what I came to? Is that what I realized?
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yep, not for us.
Not for us, folks.
So we're left with our double your money and our big three. And then you had something else, a parlay.
I gave out the parlay. I had a long shot. That was the Sixers.
Oh, did you give that out too?
Sixers money line. Yeah.
Oh, Sixers money line, but no Embiid.
No Embiid. I don't care for that anymore.
Okay,
I think that's it.
that's the long. Oh, we have some comments. Will you pull up the one at the top there from Sean G?
Yeah.
I couldn't read it in the Benny Boys split a 2-game series with the University of St. Catherine. The rubber match is February 24th. Shout out Benny Boys. If I could get action on the Benny Boys, that might be when I could finally beat Spencer.
Gambling's not legal in Arizona, huh?
It is not, which is like
Do they have lots of Indian reservations? Could we stay in one? Then
Talking stick.
talking stick. Hit up the Benny Boys game on February 24th.
They don't. They don't have sports books at those.
Yeah. Damn, Benny Boys. You got me once again.
Remember we did like a if you could sign an executive order type of thing? Mine would be legalize sports gambling or lose your statehood. Just those are your options.
That's a fun one.
Right? Like, what are we doing here?
That's a fun one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to a state that doesn't have sports betting, and I'm like feverishly making bets before I get on a plane.
And it's unfortunate because
We
like
know
I thought
that
that too.
game.
I'm like, I'm a prepared type of guy. I'll just make bets for every single game before I leave. Well, you can't do that because the lines only come out day by day.
It's like being in a place where you can't talk to your family.
That is how.
Well, that sounds like a positive.
It'd be like if I was on vacation, but now I can't call my wife every day, not using the DraftKings Sports.
Where I'm from, we call that vacation.
I guess, sure. I mean,
Andre likes his wife. I'm so sorry.
No, I'm just kidding.
That's
But
true.
to me, it's more like maybe this is a reflection of my character. It's more like not being able to have food,
yeah, kind of.
right?
is,
Like
yeah.
traveling to a place where they're like, oh, we don't have food here.
Right, and you're like, ooh,
And you're like, oh, I'm supposed to make it a week without that? And they're like, yeah,
yeah,
we have water though.
you got that.
Take what you can get.
Yeah.
All right. Any other comments we needed to touch on?
Apparently, Butler rebounds have moved to 7.5, but they're at plus money. How do you feel about that?
I have to go back to the numbers that I
gone.
crunched for this morning.
He's gone over quite a bit, though.
I think he has 9 or more in each of their last 4 road games.
Yeah.
So
And it's the Clips.
and I think they might be without Kawhi or and Paul George.
Yeah.
I still like it.
Andrew, we like
Not
it.
as much, but I still
We
like it.
Yep. Stay
Liam's
true.
taking the under on the Butler one.
Liam,
And,
wow.
That's why they call him Liam East. You go west, he goes east.
That's true.
And then Lindsay was just saying, thanks for promoting the Celtics.
I like.
Trey for the thick boys. Indeed. Thick boys in the house.
I'm a loyal man. We know this.
Very loyal. Very loyal.
So like,
Liam, I saw the friend request in the Discord. I will accept in just a second.
I want to be clear about something. I would never lie to the people. But I am honest in the sense that as a loyal man, I might have internal biases that I can't control. With that being said, this is the best seltzer I've ever had in my life.
Have you had a peach yet?
I have not had a peach. I'm firmly a honeydew guy right now.
Big honeydew guy over here. And on that, go Presbyterian 38-33 at half.
go.
Longwood
Oh my
43-25
God.
at half.
Longwood Long Boys blowout. Blowout City.
Eyes emojis. That's all we have to say.
All right.
about it.
See you guys later.